Here it is, Global. All right. It is finally time for Vinera to show up. This is one of the units that I have been talking about essentially since Global launched, and man, does it feel good to finally be able to kind of stop talking about her. Not because she's bad, not because she's that great, but just because, you kind of get tired of repeating it. So this is going to be one of the last times I talk about Vinera. So should you pull on the banner? Yes. Okay, we're done. All right, but in all seriousness, yeah. Vinera's banner is particularly a really good banner. You'll notice that there are three characters, Tyrell, Dario, and Vinera. A water, a wind, and a darkness. And out of all of them, Vinera is definitely the best. However, this is kind of the thing. Like, first of all, Tyrell is a event character. He comes with the side story event. And you can basically just get him that way and farm his shards. You guys kind of know how the drill works with these free characters. Now, Tyrell is definitely not a bad character. He was actually a fairly decent character if you had no other water options for the Ifrit raid. So in general, I mean, like, he's a free character, just kind of farm up his shards to MLB him, but other than that, you probably don't need to worry too much about him. Now, talking about the other two, Dario as well as Vinera, this is why the recommendation is so strong on this banner. Now, the thing to remember, of course, Warrior of Light and Kraif, or Kraif, or Krairuf, or whatever you want to call her, the Earth Elemental Mage, are all coming within a short period of time, and you will probably need to pick and choose where you spend your resources and how much resources you spend. Also, there's Final Fantasy Tactics Part 2. But yeah, taking a look at these characters, I want to talk, while this video is definitely should you pull Vinera, I am going to waste a little bit of time, and not by waste, I mean not waste, by telling you about Dario, because Dario is, I think, a kind of underappreciated character overall. And you may be saying, but Umbra, yours is not built. Be nice. You don't always have the necessary resources to just max all the characters. Regardless, Dario is actually a character that I was super interested in when he came out. If you take a look at his class, he basically has Spellblade, Ninja, and Paladin. And to that extent, yeah, he's kind of a Spellblade that also can be a pretty decent tank. He is a really cool overall setup and design. I like the fact that you're going to essentially need the Spellblade for him, or later when Howlet comes out, I guess you could get the Lohengrin, but you need some kind of more magic-based weapon. You don't run this guy essentially as anything other than sort of like a tanky-based character, and he actually holds his own pretty well. Against some ice elementals, he just does surprisingly good. For an MR, he is, I think, really good value. He has the speed of a ninja, or, the MR level speed of a ninja. He has Spellblade, which can dish out some nasty magic damage, and he has Paladin to give him some defense and HP. Overall, I think this character is actually pretty good, and I'm still annoyed that I just really haven't got that many. Oh my god, not got. Sad days. And of course, Vinera. Vinera is just all around incredibly powerful, but I would if you are wondering about the three banners and where and when you should get either of them, keep in mind there are other defense-piercing units. If you already have Lucia, you will already have a defense-piercing unit. The other thing that is to be considered is the fact that she is a dark slash-based character. So people who have not built Stern or Shadow Links, or heck, if you have built Stern or Shadow Links, Vinera fits kind of perfectly with them in terms of a nice damage dark slash team, which I will tell you right now in this video, that is valuable in the future. That will be valuable in multiple different events. But yeah, completely overall, I completely recommend Vinera just for being able to fit multiple different units into one compact unit. in the fact that she just has, she has Assassin, which has some defense piercing, some status effects. Her Poison Blade has actually been really useful. Her Thief ability can steal accuracy from the enemy and steal time, which is just really nice. And the Double Gunner gives her range on abilities, and that has been also incredibly valuable when going into specific fights. So yeah. And trust me, there's so much good stuff in her kit that I am not even mentioning all of it. She is just a really good unit. She has evasion, she has strength, she has power, she can fit well with a lot of Dark Slash characters, she can fit well with Slash characters, she can fit well in a ton of different content. So with that being said, I think that almost every player in the game should basically try 1 or 2 multiples for her. If Vinera's the character you want the most, go nuts. Go absolutely nuts. I hope that you are lucky and that you don't have to spend a ridiculous amount to get her. But overall, I just think that she is an incredible unit. And with Dario as well on this banner, there is just good stuff. There is just good stuff. But it depends, I'm sure that Globalers, you have your own priorities of what you are trying to build. But I would go for it. Something else to note is that she is available in the half anniversary UOC, provided that will be a thing on Global, which, probably it will be. But hedging my bets in what I actually recommend. So yeah, Vinera, to sum it up, I think that the Vinera Dario banner is incredibly good for a lot of reasons. One, I mean, just looking at Vinera, this event, you can get her dagger for it. She's just you can start building her. There shouldn't be any competing banners on Global that I am aware of, which means that the shop and the Whimsy shop for character shards should be pretty accurate to getting Vinera shards right now. And heck, even if you, don't get her, you can potentially get her in the future when she gets, future banners or whatnot. With that being said, if you do skip on this banner, you only decide to do 1 or 2 multis, hey, you're not really spending that many resources, and you're taking a shot while she is solo on banner. Definitely doesn't feel bad, and who knows, maybe you will get her in those 1 or 2 multis, and you'll feel really good, and you'll write in the comments, oh my god, I can't believe I got him, and then everyone else will be jealous. You don't know? But yeah, I also think that I should give a recommendation to Dario as well. If you are looking for kind of a off-meta tank that has this really interesting, hey, he's a physical tank, but he also has magical damage capabilities, pretty interesting. There's been 1 or twice where he's caused, problems for me in Arena. That kind of speaks to the strength of the character. So yeah, I recommended this banner wholeheartedly, and I'll be recommending the next few banners. But for different reasons and different people. Again, if you don't have a Dark Slash character, definitely think about investing in this banner, because I could speak from the JP side. Dark Slash characters are valuable in the future, Defense Piercers are valuable in the future, and Vinera is an evadey little unit that can get in close, break your heart, and then kill you. That was probably good enough. Anyway, Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and good luck with your polls.